inward. With your eyes closed, you're withdrawing your attention from the external world into the inner world, looking inwardly, listening inwardly. Feeling inwardly. Noticing whatever is there, whatever thoughts and feelings and sensations arise. Just feel yourself as this vast spaciousness embracing all appearances. Relaxing. Relaxing into this spaciousness of awareness that is our true nature. Allowing yourself to enjoy coming home. So simple. This revolution of turning our attention from the external to the inner. It's all here. Everything we've ever longed for is right here. And now connecting downwards. Feel this vast spaciousness expanding down into the vast spaciousness of the earth. Connecting your energy body with the energy body of the planet, with all that abundance of life force that's within all the forms, all the humans, all the creatures, all of nature. Connecting with the power of life. And then feeling inside. Feeling the power of life inside. Awakening. And then expanding by taking your attention upwards. Imagine above your head, above the ceiling, up into the sky, up into space. Expanding your energy field into the vastness of the universe, into infinity. and feeling that sense of infinity inside you, this vastness inside you. And then imagining the spaciousness, the formlessness in front of you, in the room, in all the objects in the room in front of you. Expanding out of your home into the community beyond, into the landscape. Imagining the formlessness between all the objects, all the forms, and the formlessness within the forms. Expanding further and further out into the natural world, into the trees, the formlessness that is the substance of the trees, the rivers, the mountains, out into the ocean, and out beyond the planet, into the infinite. And returning. As we return, we draw back that energy, the infinite energy of the universe, coming back inside, awakening the potential, the infinite within us. And imagine your room behind you, the forms and the formlessness, and expand out into the invisible, into the substance of everything in your room behind you. Expanding out further into the community, the landscape beyond, and to all the trees, the topsoil, the rivers, the mountains, the oceans, and beyond the planet. And returning, feeling the source energy inside you. And expand now to the left, into your room, expanding into the invisible chi, expanding beyond your room, into nature, into the invisible that's within all the forms of nature. Feeling your energy merging with nature, with that harmony, and expanding out beyond the planet, and beyond space and time. And returning. Feeling the stillness within you, the silence, peace of harmonized energy. And then expand out to the right into your room, into the chi of your room, expanding out beyond your room, into the chi of the community, into the chi of all the landforms, merging, expanding out further and further and further into the vastness, the boundarylessness, the infinite, and drawing that infinite energy back inside you, feeling it awakening, awakening your potential, awakening the human potential to open, to heal at the most fundamental level, to transform the past, creating a new kind of human being. Open, willing to stay open no matter what. To stay as this spacious, loving field, open to all life forms. Not making anything wrong. At the same time, as you know yourself as this field, this vast field of loving presence, at the same time, as an individual expression in human form of that field, you know how to make boundaries in a loving way. Your immune system recognizes the difference at the level of the immune system of self and other. The immune system in this harmonized state is strong and clear and intelligent and wise. It has an abundance of information from the past, from the evolution of human beings. And it has a capacity to learn quickly when it encounters something new. Grateful for our strong immune systems. Appreciating this upgrading of our immune systems together. Feeling the transformation within all of us. And projecting that transformation out through the field to all human beings, all upgrading our immune system. And projecting out the strength and power of our collective immune systems into the earth, strengthening the planet's immune system. Feeling, experiencing the well-being of all human beings and the planet. Gathering this transformative energy in your arms and drawing it into your belly, hands over your navel. Feeling the strength, the power in Dantian. Allowing your hands to drop to the sides, gently opening your eyes. And we move to standing position. So we'll begin with just a couple of squats to open up the lower back. Crown of the head lifting, tucking the chin, opening up the neck, tailbone pointing directly downwards. Relax the knees. Relax into that posture. And with the weight on the heels, squatting down, just a couple of inches, a micro squat, pushing out the lower back, tailbone coming forward, opening up the lower back, opening up Ming Men, the gate of life, and lifting from the crown of the head, tailbone scooping forward as you come up, and relax, and squatting down, opening up the lower back, opening up those joints in the lumbar area, maybe up into the thoracic. Lifting from the crown of the head, scooping tailbone forward, coming up and relaxing and squatting down. Feeling your back, your spine, the muscles, the joints all opening up and lifting, coming up and relaxing. And just feeling into your lower back. Hands coming up to the waist, opening up the feet a little wider than shoulder width. Getting into the same posture, lifting the crown of the head. Nice long back, stretching the spine a little. And then squatting down again, weight on the heels. And beginning to circle. Circle the tailbone. Making a bigger circle as you can. Really stretching. Making sure you're stretching to the sides and forward and back equally. Nice, even, smooth circle. Pausing and rotating the other way. As big a circle as you can. So you're stretching open physically, using your body to make these circles. Opening up the hip joints. Opening up the joints in the lower spine. Opening up the whole pelvic area. When you reach the back, pause. And then the tailbone comes to center again. Now we're going to do hip rotations from the dantian. So we're going to do them not so much as a physical body, but from the energy of your dantian. So the circle will be considerably smaller. So feel the dantian. And then move to the right, just a little. And begin to circle. Very slowly. With your mind in the dantian, as though you are circling around inside the dantian. Opening up the dantian. The movement may not be very perceptible, but you can feel it in the center of your abdomen. Just check on your posture. The crown of the head lifted. As the dantian circles. Pause and circle the other way. Feeling the depth of the practice from dantian. As the dantian fills up with plenty of energy. And pausing. Tailbone down into neutral. And lifting up the tailbone to the front. From the dantian, the energy moving up the spine and into the brain, into senji in the middle. Tailbone back and up the spine to senji. Forward and up, back and up, forward, up, back, up, forward, up, back and up. Tailbone down into neutral. From the crown of the head lift. Just feel the area of the pelvis, the abdomen. A subtle aliveness. Then turn your left toes out and your right toes out. Let your arms drop to the sides. Turn the palms to face forward. And lift up the lower arms. And then lift up the upper arms. The palms facing your forehead. Rotate your wrists so your palms face out. Your thumbs are at about the level of your third eye. Imagine your third eye is opening as you open your hands out to the sides. Lower the lower arms so the arms are in a straight line. And now from the waist, we sway from side to side. And the arms follow that swaying, feeling the energy from your fingertips, moving through your arms, through the shoulders, and out through the other arm, down to the fingertips. Keeping your mind in your arms and your upper body, moving from the waist up. And then into a straight line, squatting down, and the arms come down like a setting sun, past your knees, coming up in front in prayer position in front of your heart. Rotate the fingers in a circle and your wrists, and allow the shoulders to become involved and the hips. If it's too much to do the hips too, just do the upper body. And the other way. Come into stillness. Push your palms together and lift from the crown of the head. The pressure of your palms helps to lift the body, to straighten. Hands come in front of the face, thumbs at third eye level. Open them out. Open up your third eye. Circling your arms, hands around to the sides to a straight line. And then sway. Feel the opening in the hip joints, in the shoulder joints, shoulder blades, in the fingers and wrists, and elbows. Making the movement very smooth. Straight line with your arms, and then your arms like the setting sun as you squat down. Bringing the hands up to prayer position and rotate. Opening up. Opening and releasing. And the other way. Pushing the palms together, lifting from the crown of the head. Prayer hands coming in front of the face and opening out and around to a straight line and sway. Keeping your mind inside. Body, mind need to be merged throughout the practice. Arms are straight still. And we go down. Hands up in front of the heart. And rotate. The other way. Coming into stillness and keeping the hands in front of the heart as we lift from the crown. turning the left toes inward and the right heel outwards. Straighten the legs, pushing back on the knees. This opens up the meridians running down the sides of the legs, gallbladder, the meridians running down the back of the legs, the bladder. Open your hands out into an oval in front of you, palms facing inwards towards your face, tiger's mouth open, thumb and first finger open, second finger open, and looking the space between the palms. Relax the shoulders and lean forward a little, tightening the buttock muscles. The tailbone sticks out behind you. The waist is relaxed forward, opening up the sacroiliac joints. These joints normally don't open, only for some women when they give birth. If we open up these joints, we create space for the energy of the dantian to expand. We're releasing all the stuckness from past experiences in this area of the pelvis, area of the sacrum, this sacred area. Healing with this posture. Lifting hands above the head. Bend the knees inwards as much as you can. Again, you're going to be really opening up the meridians, the energy channels, running down the legs into the feet. Now lift the hip joints up, tummy going inwards, opening, straight, tightening those muscles. Tailbone's coming forward. And now lean back a little, opening the arms out as though you're holding the sky. Tucking your chin. Neck is straight, open. Tighten the muscles in your belly. Relax the back. Making your best effort. It's a very unusual posture. You might find you shake a little. This is all good. If you want to make the practice more intense, you bend the knees more. Keeping the muscles tight in the front side of your body, the hips drawn up. Relax the lower back. Tuck the chin, looking at the sky. Relax the shoulders. And lift the hands up above you, straightening the legs, pushing back on the knees. Tailbone up behind you, relaxing the waist and bending forward in this posture, just a little. Hands coming down in front of the forehead, tucking your chin, straightening and opening up the neck. Relax the shoulders and look through the space between your thumbs. Relax the waist. Tailbone up behind you. Straightening the knees. Tightening the thighs. Opening up those meridians. Pushing down on the big toe to open up the meridians even more and give you balance. Lifting hands above your head. Bending the knees inwards. Maybe a little deeper this time. Opening out the arms as you lean back. Pulling up the thighs, hips. Pulling in the stomach muscles. Tailbone naturally comes forward. Relaxing the lower back. Tucking the chin. Looking at the sky. Arms holding the entire sky. Relax the shoulders. Making your best effort. And straightening, lifting the arms above the head. Straightening the legs, pushing back on the knees. Pushing down on the big toe as you lean forward. Arms coming down to the level of the forehead. Pushing back on the knees. Tailbone up behind you. Relax the waist. Relax the shoulders, the arms. Tuck the chin. Opening up the neck. And looking through the space between the thumbs. Relax as much as you can into this posture. Best effort. And lifting your hands up above your head. Bend your knees inwards. Maybe going a little down further this time. Draw up your thighs, the muscles. Draw up your hip joints. Tighten the tummy muscles. Tailbone comes forward. And leaning back a little as you open up your arms to hold the sky. Tuck the chin, look up. And relax as much as possible. And straightening up. Bring the hands up above your head. Holding a great ball of chi above you. And now draw that energy down. Draw down this formless energy through the top of your head. Fill your whole head, your brain, your eyes, your ears, nasal passages, mouth, teeth, gums. Pour this formless energy down your throat. Into all the glands, the shoulders, The lungs. Visualize the lungs, clear, empty. The heart, empty. Pouring this energy of wholeness into your liver, gallbladder and spleen, all transparent. Into your kidneys and adrenals, stomach, pancreas, intestines and colon, reproductive organs, bladder, pouring this emptiness, formlessness into the sacrum, into the sacroiliac joints, into the hip joints, and down inside the legs, to the knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, toes. Stepping on chi, feet coming together. Feeling the transformation, the subtle energy inside you, the opening in the whole abdominal area. And now we do a practice called connecting the three joints. This opens up the knees and the ankles so the energy can move easily through the pelvic area and down your legs, connecting you more deeply with the earth, grounding you, anchoring you into this life. So bring your hands up to the waist, lift the crown of the head, tighten the buttocks. Bring your elbows slightly forwards, opening up the upper part of the body. Shoulders coming a little bit forward, rounding. Upper body relaxed. Buttocks are tight. Drawing up the hip joints, the tummy muscles. And then bending the knees and the ankles, but not the hip joints. So bending down, keeping the thighs and the torso in a straight line. Bending down as though you're kneeling on your feet. Keeping the buttock muscles tight. The thighs drawn up, the hip joints drawn up, tummy muscles tight, upper body, the chest relaxed. The crown of the head is lifted, chin is tucked, neck is open. We stay in this posture for a little while. Obviously, the longer the better. It can be quite intense, as all the energy is dammed up in our knees. So when we eventually stand, the energy will pour down through our knees, opening up our knees, down through our ankles, opening up our ankles. Obviously, this practice is more intense the further down you kneel. So just adjust according to what you need. You may find there's a little shaking going on. It's a good sign. You're awakening the chi. Taking your mind to the crown of your head and lift, straightening your body. The weight coming back onto your feet. And just notice what happens inside. Accepting whatever happens. Intense sensations or not so much. Just allowing everything to be as it is. And notice. Mind inside. Your legs. Your feet. So for the next practice, we're going to open up the ankles and all the energy channels in the feet, all the way down to the tips of the toes. So for this practice, you might want to hold on to something. If you have really good balance, you can try it without, but maybe have something ready in case you do need to hold on to something. I'll give you a moment to find a place in your room where there's a doorknob or a bureau. So the other arm, the other hand is on your waist. So putting your weight on the leg nearest the hand that's holding on. And then lifting the other leg up in front of you so that it is that the thigh is parallel to the floor. Point the toe and flex the toes up. Point the toe down. Flex toes up. Point toes down. Now circle inwards, rotating your ankles slowly around. 1, 2, 3. And the other way. 1, 2, 3. Send your leg out about 45 degrees to the sides. Point the toe down, flex the toes up, and push on the heel. Point the toes down, flex the toes up, and push out the heel. Point, flex, push. Circle the toes around, circling the ankles inwards. 2 and 3. The other way. 1, 2 and 3. Point the toe. Feel the center of the sole being pulled inwards, really activating the kidney meridian. Put the toe on the floor and imagine you're drawing earth chi back into your feet as they come together. Place your weight on both feet and feel. Close your eyes and feel the difference between the two legs, the ankles and the feet. Now change hands. I want to make sure you can see. Place the weight on the other foot and lift the other leg up. Point the toes. Flex. Point. Flex. Point down. Flex up. Circle inwards, keeping your mind inside your ankle and your feet. Very important. And the other way. 1, 2, 3. Point the toe and leg out 45 degrees to the sides. Flex the toes up. Push out on the heels. Point the toes down. Up and push out on the heel. Point the toe down. Flex toes up. Push the heel out. Circle inwards. 1, 2, 3. And the other way. 1, 2, 3. Point the toe. Put the toe, the big toe, on the ground. Connect with the earth. And draw the earth chi towards the other leg, the other foot. Relax. Weight on both feet. Take your hand away. Put it on your waist. Close your eyes. And feel inside your ankles and your feet. Just feel your whole lower body, the torso, the lower torso, the abdomen, the pelvic area, the thighs, knees, calf muscles, the ankles, the feet and your toes. Do they feel more alive? Do they feel stronger? Is there more energy there now? Do you feel more connected to the earth, to the natural world, to the power of life beneath you? And do you feel that power of life inside you? So now we're going to do a practice to bring all that energy together. Unifying all the chi inside us, integrating it all. So standing tall, the crown of the head lifted, and drawing up from the earth in your hands a big ball of chi in front of you. Feel it coming up your legs as you raise your hands up through the pelvis area, through your whole torso, chest, shoulders, and head, up above your head, connecting now with all the formlessness above you, heaven and earth, in this ball of energy. Now turning to the left and draw this energy down. Imagine it coming down through your head, down through the torso, down through your legs, bending your knees, keeping the upper body straight. So spine is straight, just bending the knees. Don't stick your butt out behind. Hands coming down in front of the knees, holding this ball of energy and feeling it inside. To the right and drawing the energy up again. Drawing it up through your body, through your brain, up above, turning to the front and around to the left and drawing the energy down through your head, shoulders, chest, squatting down as you go, lower body, down the legs, turning to the front, relaxing the fingers, feeling the whole body whole, turning to the right and drawing the energy up through the torso, through the head, turning to the front, pausing, turning back to the right, drawing the energy down, unifying all the energy in your body, all integrating down to the earth, connecting with the mother as you circle around to the left and drawing the energy up. The earth energy inside you, all the power of life coming up through your body, raising your arms above your head, turning through the center to the right, and drawing the pure potential of the whole universe down through your head, down through your body, integrating the formlessness of the form inside you. Circling around to the front, around to the left, and up. Drawing up the energy, integrating, unifying inside you. Arms are above your head, turning to the front, pausing, holding in your arms a ball of this unified energy, this indivisible formlessness, pure chi, original chi, the source from the beginning, gathering it down. Bring the light, the pure creative light of the universe through the top of your head and fill your brain. Illuminate your brain. Illuminate your eyes, ears, nasal passages, lighting up your mouth. All the forms in your mouth illuminated. Pouring the light down your throat into the glands, thyroid and thymus. Pouring the light into shoulders, into lungs, lighting up your heart, your liver, gallbladder and spleen, purification system, immune system, lymphatic system, lit up, pouring the light down into your adrenals, kidneys, down the esophagus into your stomach, pancreas, intestines and colon, lighting up the energy reproductive organs, and the bladder and urinary system, lighting up the pelvic bowl, lighting up the sacroiliac joints. Imagine them, the light shining through, the light in the bones, the light in the hip joints, pouring the light down inside the big bones, strengthened, strong bones now, powerful, knee joints flexible, full of chi, the lower leg bones, ankle joints illuminated, all the little bones in your feet, see them lit up. Imagine all the energy channels, the meridians in your body opened. Illuminated. The chi pouring through them, flowing through them freely. The blood and chi flowing through the entire body freely. The whole body filled with abundant chi. Turning your palms to face forwards, lifting your arms up about 45 degrees to the sides, imagining your hands are in the horizon. And imagine this ocean of formless energy in front of you, shimmering. Subtle energy vibrating. Vibrating with possibility. And drawing in, gathering in your arms. Filling your arms with this transformation. And now drawing it towards you. Gathering it into the abdomen. Feel yourself absorbing the light into the whole pelvic area. Hands coming to your navel. Visualizing the dantian in the center. A little bigger than usual. More space for dantian, for the abundance of energy that fills your belly. Hands falling to the sides. Feeling your heart, feeling our one heart. As we bow in gratitude for this opportunity to be together, to strengthen our immune systems, the immune system of all of humanity and the planet Earth. We bow in gratitude for this practice, for all the teachers and all the practitioners. We bow in gratitude to each other and to ourselves for showing up so fully. May our practice truly benefit all beings, all life. Hala. And let's make our way to seating position and sit together for a moment. And integrate. Feeling the integration inside. All dimensions of being. Physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. All these dimensions coming together and unifying. Feeling that unity. The entirety of being.